Please identify yourself for the tape and proceed.
Mr. Chair, members of the committee, my name is Brandan Borgos, and I'm here to testify in support of this bill. I'm the board chair of Sensible Change Minnesota. We are the policy arm of Sensible Minnesota. We've been helping patients with the medical cannabis bill since its inception in 2014. We've worked with over 500 patients and host a patient group of around 700 patients, and have also successfully commissioned the Commissioner of Health for the addition of traumatic stress disorder, autism spectrum disorder, and Alzheimer's disease. So first off, I would really like to thank Representative Edelson and all her hard work in making this step forward. We do believe that this will be a step to bring patients more affordable medicine. Medical cannabis is hard to access. It's also very difficult to afford for our patients. We have low patient numbers in Minnesota, and products that sometimes cost up to 4 times the equivalent in other states. As of last Friday, there were 15,000 some patients enrolled in the program. In comparison, New York and Pennsylvania, who have adopted our model, have around 100,000 patients each. Adjusted for population, that puts them at nearly 30 and 40,000 respectively. Patient access model like Arizona, for example, serves around 150,000 patients, so the equivalent. In addition, some of these other problems that we've been seeing coming up is that over 7,000 of these patients have dropped their enrollment due to costs and other reasons. According to the January medical cannabis program update from the Office of Medical Cannabis, fewer than 11,000 of these patients enrolled have actually made a purchase from the registered state manufacturers. So while our medical cannabis program ranks as a C- through Americans for Safe Access, this is a national watchdog group for medical cannabis program, that ranks actually slowly getting better in Minnesota, and we believe that this is a step in the right direction. Giving manufacturers the ability to wholesale their products to each other will give patients options to be able to purchase different medicines from the 2 manufacturers. Currently, we have patients going between both of them. As well as the addition of new patient centers. We have patients that drive 4 or 5 hours one way to get a 30-day supply. It's very difficult for them. As the last piece of this we are concerned about would be the addition of these new patient centers and maybe the overhead costs being passed on to patients. But we do hope that by allowing the manufacturers to purchase hemp products and CBD from local Minnesota farmers, that may offset that cost. So don't get me wrong, members of the committee, we have a long way to go, but this bill is a step in the right direction for our patients. So we're committed to working with all of you, and we want to improve access and affordability for patients that are not served by our program currently. So thank you for your time, and thank you again, Representative Ellison.